mama deceased. So you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home. So only get love when it's coming from me. Preach.
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. That brings in Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
7 o'clock.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. High in the air into shallow left center. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Next to stand in is Dylan Carlson as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Once again a 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third.
So next to hit is Paul Goldschmidt. Late that time for a strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting 4.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground, softly towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Knocked him up.
Acuna Jr.
Arenado over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right side. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And the inning goes away in Now to bat, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fouled off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
The designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping up is Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
From the stretch.
Albies.
And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
So next to bat will be Austin Riley. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. O'Neill finds some space out there for the catch. New inning set to get underway, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Hilliard is there. One pitch, one out. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. And this is taken outside for ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The batter number 19, second baseman.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Strike one.
Swanson.
Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to left field. O'Neill is there, and he has it for the out. Up next, Sam Hilliard.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. Here's Matt Adams now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Acuna digs in now. Over 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. First pitch on its way.
Freddie.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. That. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next to hit, Paul Goldschmidt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Over to first, and that retires the side. Bottom of the inning now, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Bader has it, and it's a quick out, number one. So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna down the left field line and deep. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The batter,
he's set and the pitch.
Second baseman.
And it's fouled away. Ozuna at second with two down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Struck him out. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeJong.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the 3-0.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Next to hit is Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tyler O'Neill goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Yadier Molina will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Again, another foul ball. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. This has popped up, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Riley.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone. So here is Sam Hilliard off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. Grounded down the third baseline. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set. Here it comes. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Popped up. Albies is there. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Ball 1. Edman is off at first with 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with it.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Matt Adams.
The designated
Just
hitter.
gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Adams.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. It was a walk in his last trip. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Acuna is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Genesis Cabrera enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Freddie Freeman stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Alex Reyes answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. And he fouls this one off. Acuna on third, Ozuna on second, d'Arnaud on at first with 2 down. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Fouled away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there.
We'll have to press pause. 7th inning ready to roll. And next, the dangerous power threat, Paul DeJong.
Paul DeJong.
Shane Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Shane Green.
First delivery to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. DeJong in an 0-2 hole here. Ready with the 0-2. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. 2-0 count to the Redbirds' designated hitter. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Freeman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
That's in there. Base hit. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Now back, the 7th. Harrison.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Swanson picks it up. The second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch on its way. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Riley is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Late square, and this is popped up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 30, Tyler.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dylan Carlson. A.J. Minter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuña's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. High and deep down the left field line. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Full count now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Albies. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Adams.
The designated hitter.
A ball and no strikes.
Matt Adams.
Pablo Sandoval will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Pablo Sandoval.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Slow roller out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in will be Ronald Acuña. It was a walk in his last trip.
Junior.
Giovanni Gallegos answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Chris Martin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
And now pitch on the way. Fouled off. (0-1). Here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ozuna is under it. 1 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Carpenter, from the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Martin has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Yadi Molina digging in now.
Yadier Molina.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. And he's able to get there on the long run. And he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Jordan Hicks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. First offering. And he pops it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Goldschmidt into foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. That one yanked just foul. Again, a 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits to this point. Fouled away. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Number 1.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. 1 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
And this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
To short. DeYoung gathers it in on to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. And now here is Austin Riley, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
DeYoung's got it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Alex Reyes earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending.